Hey there, I'm Liv, and today we're going to teach you how to use differentiation in an ESL classroom. But before we do that, I wanted to explain what differentiation actually is. Differentiation is a teaching method that changes up the normal techniques you use in the classroom, traditional techniques, to help students learn in a different way. This helps students who have a hard time learning when a teacher is just talking, or they have a hard time just taking notes. This is a way to help students master the subject that they are learning. In this video, John, Mackenzie, and Marissa are going to show you how to use differentiation in the main learning styles. The main learning styles are auditory, visual, and kinesthetic, and we're going to show you how to use those in an ESL classroom.
Auditory teaching is for those students who learn best by hearing and speaking new material, concepts, and subject matter. Auditory learners learn new material and learn to master material that has already been taught by hearing it, whether through speech, music, or other mediums, or by talking about it themselves. Some ways to use auditory learning in a teaching approach is through class discussions such as question and answer and simple conversation. Oral presentations, lectures, and the use of music and videos are other ways to apply auditory learning in a class setting.
Tangible learners are hands-on learners that learn best when they're able to practice what they've learned in a tangible way. For example, if you're going to teach a science class, let the children go and do experiments. And if you are teaching a vocabulary, let them use the English words that they're learning to go and put on a play and act it out with using the vocabulary that they have learned. Also, you can incorporate games in order for them to get up and move around while learning the material. This reinforces the text and helps them to think critically as well.
Good morning. How are you? That's good. Are you ready to go to school today? Do you have your backpack with you? Good. So do I. Do you need a pencil? I have a pencil. Ah, good. Let's go to school.
Visual learning targets students who need visual aids to help them understand the learning material. For example, visual aids include objects, images, or videos to represent the topic over. If I'm teaching ESL learners what a desk is, I can show them a desk and teach them how to pronounce it. For Spanish learners, I can teach them that el escritorio is desk. Another example would be to show a diagram of how to articulate certain sounds in the English language. This diagram shows that the interdental sound is pronounced by sticking your tongue in between your teeth. My last example is to have a PowerPoint of your lecture so that students can visualize what you're saying and take notes.
Okay, students, these are common phrases used to ask someone for information in English. Can you tell me? Could you tell me? I would like to know. Have you any idea? Could anyone tell me?
To wrap it all up, differentiation is just slightly varying your teaching techniques to help engage your students in the best possible way. You can do auditory things like showing videos, playing music, having them repeat sentences back to you that you have said, anything like that. You can have visual activities like object recognition, again a video that you can be watching, looking at pictures, and there can be kinesthetic activities like putting on a play with your vocab words, or doing a science project, or playing games in the classroom. So now that you've seen how to use differentiation in an ESL classroom, how would you use differentiation in your classroom?